Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, to Amara's Kitchen. Yes, you guys already know this period is like all about my garden. Okay, yeah, so this video I'm making it in 2021, but you might not see this video until sometime in 2022. I just want to let you guys know. So let's head to the garden right now. So as of today, this is the last garden I'm making for 2021. Like I said before, so this is what my garden look like right now. This is the green leaf, the Nigeria green leaf that I planted. I thought I was gonna be able to like harvest this green before the cold weather comes, but I've been so busy lately. I didn't have time to come back to harvest this. By the way, I have already harvested a lot of the green leaf, and harvesting more is not really that necessary to me because I have a lot I already freeze up in my freezer that I have not used yet. So that was it. And here you don't have a lot of visitors that will be coming to plug them. So they stayed there, and I didn't get enough time to get back to harvest them. So they stayed there and they dried up, and it's really cold right now. So that's just about it. All I can do is probably to get some of the dry seed. I'll pluck some of the dry seed that I will plant next year if necessary, because I'm feeling that by next year, this one, even if they died off this year, they might still like germinate again. They might start growing again next year without me replanting them. But I will see what it looks like by 2022 summer. I will see what they look like. If they're not growing back, I have to replant them. Otherwise, I'll let it go and plant a new one. Okay. So moving on to my other garden. Look at my backyard. It's not looking so good right now, but I will go ahead and take care of that once I'm done clearing up everything. Okay. So the next thing I'll be doing now, I'll go ahead and remove all the stems. As you can see, they have all dried up. They are all dry. The weather is really cold. Yes, it's really, really cold right now. So I'm making this video towards the end of November 2021. Yes, so November 2021. So everything has dried up. The weather has cooled down a lot. Yes, it's really freezing. Not at the freezing point, okay, but it's really cold. There is still green grass. If it's very, very cold, you wouldn't be seeing all this green grass. So there is still a lot of green grass everywhere, but the temperature has dropped so bad. Okay. So the next thing I will do, I will remove all the tomatoes that you're seeing out there. As you can see, there's still some kind of green tomatoes and red one, but it was kind of really cold last week, so they freeze up, but now they have kind of, I don't know the right word, they have dissolved. I don't know, but when something is like in the freezer and then you get them out of the freezer and let them thaw, yeah, that's what the tomatoes look like right now. I might still be able to use the red ones. Then the green one, I have to like throw them back in the soil to use them as a source of fertilizer, kind of a thing. So I'll go ahead and proceed to removing all the stems, all the barbed wire or the cage or the tomato stand. I'll be right back once I'm done with that, okay? All right, guys, welcome back. So this is what it looks like right now. I had to go off the camera to remove all the tomato guards and the stems because I'm alone at the backyard and I don't want to start carrying my tripod up and down, and my kids, they're all inside the house because the weather is really cold. As you can see, I have my gloves on. It's really cold outside, so I have to put my gloves on. So there was nobody here to hold my camera, my phone for me to, while I do the video. So I have to like go off the camera and then do that, then come back. Okay, that was why I didn't do it on the camera. Okay, I have to go off the camera to do it. So as you can see, I have all the tomato guards. That is the stand that I used to stand up the tomato from falling down, because if I don't use those stands, the tomato will be on the floor. So I usually use this to keep the tomato standing. So that's the reason, and it's very important. And now that I have this, next year 2022 summer, if I'm planting tomatoes again, I still have to use them again for next year. So all the tomatoes that I plucked, the green ones and the close to a little bit of yellowish color, I pour everything on the soil because they are going to stay there and decay, rotten, become a source of manure or fertilizer, natural kind of fertilizer to the soil. So it will help next year planting to go very well. Okay, so that's why I decided to put all the tomatoes back on the floor right there. So, and this was where I planted my watermelon. So everything is dead and gone. The season is over. So everything is dead and gone for next year planting as well. So I'm just showing you guys around the garden. As you can see, look at those tomatoes. All of them are right on the floor. Yeah, so some of the red one, I also throw them away because they have some kind of something was wrong with it, so I have to throw them away. So, and I have the other, I have some storage. I have a storage house at the back of my house there where I'll be putting all these tomato gourds. I'll put them in there for next year. But right now, the weather is really cold. I don't think I'm gonna stay out here for so long. And the tomato stems as well, I'll go ahead and put them in a big bag, waterproof bag. I'll put them in there and then dispose them a place that we usually dispose stuff. So right now everywhere is not tidy. The backyard is not looking so good. But once I remove the tomato gourd and the tomato stems, I'll go ahead and take care of the rest of it. Not just my yard though, everywhere is like this right now. So I'm just showing you guys what the area, the view of the environment. Okay, everywhere looks that way because this is fall. This is when fall season, all the grasses, the leaves, everything is falling. So it looks this way. Once everything is done, then you can use your lawnmower to run over them. If you want to rake them, you can rake it. But what I did this year, we use our lawnmower to just run over all the grass and everything, just go like that instead of raking and packing. That's a lot of stress. Okay, so if you have a yard and you have a leaf on it, you just have to like run over it. So for this green, I will come back to it if I have time. If I don't, it stays there. Okay, it's not a big deal. So that's literally what it's all about for this video that I'm making. This is the last video. So these are the tomatoes that I plugged up as well. So I'll go ahead and use the red one, and for the green one, I'll give them a day or two. If they are not completely ripe, I will go ahead and dispose them as well. Yeah, so that's just it. And this is like I said before, this is the last video I'm gonna be making about my garden for 2021. I'm making this video in 2021, but you might see this video sometime in 2022. That's when I will have time to do everything that I need to do to it. Okay, yeah, I need to edit it and then fix it and then upload. All right, so because this is gonna be a very busy period for me. I've been doing a lot of tomato process, like tomato paste, tomato sauce, tomato powder, a lot. So I just want to quickly give you guys update on my final garden for 2022. I'll see you guys on my regular upload of cooking. All right, have a wonderful day. Bye bye.